According to numerous sources today, Jon Gruden is the focal point of this search. This is what I was told last week and what I've been on. This is why I've been on this. There's multiple factors here, and it's almost all business. Stan Kroenke owns the Rams. When they build a new stadium, they have to sell about 35,000, 40,000 PSLs. You can't do that with Jeff Fisher. You can't do that with a young, hot assistant. You need a star. That's why the names that I've been told, Harbaugh not interested, Pete Carroll, Jon Gruden, Sean Payton. This is what I've been told for a week. Now, I told you Pete Carroll wouldn't take it, and I told you Jim Harbaugh wouldn't take it. But I told you Sean Payton would listen, and Jon Gruden would listen. Here's what I'm told, and Gruden's not making this public, but Monday Night Football is shrinking. It's shrinking. Gruden goes to Los Angeles at a very good entry point. I mean, Jeff Fisher's teams are nondescript and boring. Gruden knows he will inherit very good defensive personnel and special teams personnel, not his strength. Gruden knows he will elevate the offense. This will also, when Jon Gruden comes out, he's a very good public speaker. It will elevate his public speaking fees to over $100,000 a pop potentially. Now, you ever wonder why when we see who runs for president, a lot of times you see who runs for president and you're like, why would that guy run for president? He's got no shot. Like, why do those guys run for president? It's all about speaking fees. Huckabee can run for president, has no shot to win, and he knows it. But because he gets so much press, it elevates his speaking fee from $40,000 a pop to $60,000. And that's how they derive most of their income. So Gruden knows Monday Night Football is shrinking. It's massive profile in L.A. It doubles his speaking fees. And let me throw two other factors I've been told. That Gruden knows, let's say he comes to L.A. and he wins some games, but it's not as great as he wants. What's based in Los Angeles? Fox Sports. Because he's also a great speaker and broadcaster. He'll segue to the network with the biggest NFL ratings for 20 years. And also, let's say he goes to Los Angeles 4 or 5 years. It's pretty good. They want to get rid of him. He wants to stay in coaching. What's the number one glamour job in college football? USC. This is a no-brainer for Gruden. It is tremendous for his business. Los Angeles is the television center of America. He's a tremendous broadcaster. It will double his speaking fees. He will enter with a team with no personality and nondescript. He's the opposite of that. He will enter with tremendous defensive personnel and good special teams personnel, not his specialty. He'll simply be able to elevate, and he will, their offensive personnel and scheming. So this is what's happening. This is what we've been talking about. Carroll and Harbaugh, Payton and Gruden, what do they have in common? What do those four have in common? They're stars. Stars sell PSLs. This is what's coming out today in the media. We've been on it. Gruden's a real possibility. Doesn't mean he'll take the job.